So here we are, guys. This is my first official video that I'm recording. My series of hopeful series of videos. Before we get into it, I just wanted to say that I forgot to leave something off in my intro video. Mostly these videos will be focusing on movies, but some of the videos will be talking about TV shows, as there have been some really good ones, and they also fill the time really well. So yeah, definitely be talking about those balls. And I forgot to mention that in my intro video, so just wanted to relate that. And yeah, so here we go. So the very first video or movie that I'm going to talk about in my videos is a quite famous one that you probably all know really well, and that will be Forrest Gump. It was made in 1994. As you can see, it was a winner of 6 Academy Awards. Movie I would say that really helped launch Tom Hanks' career. Made him very well known. I mean, he was pretty well known up at that point, but that really made him like a household name. And it's one of my favorite videos, and I know it's a staple in a lot of households. A lot of people like that video. It's definitely one of my favorite videos to watch, and funny enough, one of the most famous lines from that video right now, life is like a box of chocolates. I couldn't think of an almost more applicable term from a movie for our lives right now during COVID-19 pandemic times. Is just goes to show you, life will throw things at you that you never expected to happen, and you just got to learn how to deal with it, and take it as it comes, take what you get. But yeah, back to a serious note. Yeah, Forrest Gump is a great movie. There's really nothing that I could say that isn't wrong with that movie. I quite enjoy it very much. I mean, right from the opening sequence of, him sitting on the bench, talking to the people at the bus stop, and explaining his life to people as he sits at that bus stop. Yeah, it's really well done. From right at the very beginning when he's a boy, getting the braces for his, to help strengthen and straighten up his back. You get to meet his mother, played by Sally Field, which is a really well done character, and progresses from there. Basically, with him meeting Jenny, the main character in the movie, and in his life, big staple. Progresses for him, up until to high school. Of course, he gets to play football at the University of Alabama, which then leads into the next chapter of his life, which is he gets drafted into the army in Vietnam, and of course he gets to meet Lieutenant Dan, which is pretty funny. Another big character in his life, and of course he meets Bubba, his best friend, in Vietnam, and that leads him to the next chapter of his life after Vietnam. Of course, besides the ping pong, he becomes a shrimp boat captain. And basically, and then from there, that's how he makes his money, and he's able to have a life, and eventually, after he is little Forrest with Jenny, be able to support little Forrest, and they have a life together. But it's a great movie. It's highly entertaining, lots of funny sequences and great parts to the movie that really make it an enjoyable watch, and a staple as far as I'm concerned in many households. It's up there in my top 10 movies. It's a great movie from start to finish. There really isn't much that I can say that is wrong with that movie. So it's definitely a highly recommended movie on my list. If you've never seen the movie, definitely go out, get yourself a copy, rent it on Netflix or any streaming. I'm pretty sure you can find it on almost any streaming platform out there. But yeah, definitely a great movie, great cast, very well done, put together. Highly entertaining movie. So I highly recommend it. And there's I did forget to mention there was the whole running sequence of his life. He likes to run everywhere. It's quite a funny aspect of the movie. That's a definite thing. And I think we can all use that metaphor as, even if we're not literally running to something or away from something, that metaphorically speaking, we're always running away from something or running to something. Even our minds are always on the run. So definitely lots of good metaphors in the movie as well that you can use applicable to real life, even in our current day situation. So That's just a great movie for a watch and a pick me up and make you feel good kind of movie. But it's also a great movie in relation to our current times for sure. So yeah, highly recommend watching it. And this is the first movie that I'm doing in my series of videos, and there'll be more to come. And yeah, and definitely Forrest Gump, good movie to watch. And yeah, that's all I gotta say for my first video. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you agree with me. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from here, and we'll see you for the next video. All right, folks, take care. Have yourselves a good night.